any new? Okay. So do we have any new prospects in our midst? Do you have anyone coming for the first time, attending this Zoom for the first time? Please, if you are attending the Zoom for the first time, you can, on the chat, you can just click I'm new. On the chat, you can click I'm new chat. This Zoom will be short, it will be very simple. This topic is very simple, yet it's very important as far you are into your field. So, do we have any new person coming for the first time to our Zoom meet? Please, if you are new, click on the chat. Just write I'm new. Okay, since we don't have any new persons today, so we'll go straight to the topic. Today's topic is talking about profit expectation with royalty. It's very important because throughout last week, there's someone that would chat me and said the profit is seen. The profit she's seeing is not encouraging. That she's tired of 0. All the cents, maybe 0.2, $0.3, $0.4, $0.5. That she's tired of seeing $0.5 for her daily profits. So I just told the person, let the person attend to this one. And I don't know if the person is on this one today. Royal Q, as we all know, promises us at least 10% monthly. At least 10% monthly. That's the lowest if you are doing well, if you are trading with a reasonable capital in Royal Q, and you are applying the margin cost for Royal Q, where the way you should trade, you are not greedy. You are using Royal Q the way Royal Q was designed to be used. Royal Qs are showing you that the least you get is 10%. Now, some persons, their trading capital is $100. Today's Zoom is all about calculation because we are talking about the profit expectation using Royal Q. Royal Q is not the one giving us money. Royal Q is helping us to trade the financial markets. It's from the cryptocurrency international markets that we are getting the profits. So it's not from Royal Q. The money comes from the international markets, from the trades, and you see it, and it will come in your Binance. Everything is in your Binance. So it's from your Binance USDT. It moves to the coin. When the coin increases in value, it sells back to USDT and make profit in USDT. If you are trading with USDT. So profit expectation of Royal Q. Some persons trading with $100. What is your profit expectation? Going with the fact that Royal Q is showing you at least 10%. If you are earning $0.3 a day, if your trading capital is 100 and you are earning 0.3 capital in a day, let's use our calculator. $0.3 in a day times 30 days is $9. 10% of $100 is 10. So if you are trading with $100, what you are supposed to make daily, your average daily should be 0.3, let's say $0.31. Let me do it times 30 and see. Okay, let's say $0.35 times 30. Okay, so if you are making $0.35 in a day, average. You know, when we say average, it means that if today you make 0.2, tomorrow you don't make, next tomorrow you don't make, but in the next 2 days, you are able to make 0.6 or 0.7. If you check the average, it means that those days that you did not make profits, you have also made 0.35, 0.35. Because you add 0.35 by 0.35, you get 0.7. So that's what I'm saying. Average, you're supposed to be making $0.35. So by the time you see someone that you're often trading with $100 trade capital, and there are some days the robot makes $1 profit for you. Some days the robot makes $2 profit for you. Some days the robot makes $3 profit for you. Some days you don't make profits. 2 days, 3 days. If you check it on an average a month, you see that you must have made more than $10, which is a good business. It tells you that if you are trading with $1,000 or $500, check 10% of it in a month. You see that this business is good. This is just on the trading part. On the network, on the team building part, that one you can make a lot of money from there. There's no expectation in that part. You can make excess money if you decide to build your team. But we are talking about someone that is using $100 to trade, and you are seeing 0.3, you are seeing 0.2 today, you are seeing 0.9 tomorrow, you are seeing 0.8 tomorrow, you are seeing 0.7. There are some days you will not see profits. Why are you disturbed? Where keys are showing you 10, at least 10% every month. At least 10% every month. There are some months you make 20%. There are some months you make 40%. There are some months you make 50%. You can enter a trade and a trade can give you 50% in a day. You can enter a trade with $100, maybe your starting price is 15. Your first margin, the robot now drops to your margin 1, margin 2, margin 3, margin 4, margin 5, or margin 6. And all your $100 is already engaged in that trade. Maybe the coin now still drop more. Maybe you don't have money to add to buy more margins, to buy the coins at a cheaper price more. But all your $100 that is in the trade because the robot has bought all your margins. That coin now do 20% pump. And because of your trade is in cycle, you are able to take all the 20%. Now, you see that you have maybe from that trade, you made like $3 or $2. If the next day you don't make profits, you should not be worried. That $2, if you divide it by 3.5, if you divide $2 by 0. You divide $3 by 0.35. That is 8.5 days. 8.5 days. So the day you made, the robot makes $3 for you, and your trading capital is $100. It has covered 8 days that you are supposed to be making the 0.35, which is the average for $100 capital. So because I will see some people that will say, for 1 week I've not made profits. Yes, it happens in business. Oyaki is a business, it's not this thing. So you should not set your profit expectation too high when your capital, you are not even thinking of increasing your capital. You are looking at your profits. You're not looking of how can I expand my business. Oyaki is my business. Crypto is here to stay for life. There are some people that are dead today. They are dead today, but crypto is still here. Bitcoin is still wanting to increase. But some people died today. So it's a business that you can pass over. It's a business that your kids, your family can inherit once they have your username, your email address, and your password. So all you should be thinking is how to improve this business. So it's not a business that I can't, let's do it one day and stop. Crypto is here to stay. Today it will go down, tomorrow it will go up. We are trading it in the sense that we are making profits from it. We are making profits from it. When it comes down, we buy. When it goes up, we sell and make profits. Tomorrow, because we know tomorrow it will stay fall. It will fall. If crypto does not fall, then there will not be any need for us trading crypto. We will not be hearing about trading cryptocurrency. If the price just keep going up, there will not be need for trading. We are trading crypto because the price comes, it's volatile, it comes and it goes up. So the difference, that is what we are making profits from. So if a coin is come down and it's coming down for 1 week, you are afraid. It means that you don't know the business. Okay, you are trading with $100 and for 1 week is 7 days. All your $100, the robot have used to buy all your margins. You did not make profit day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. On day 8, all the margin calls and the robot sells everything and give you $3. Has it not covered for all the days that you have been complaining that you have not made profit, you have not made profit? So if you check it on an average, check if your trading capital is 200, check 10% of the 200. That should be what you should be expecting at least. What you should be expecting at least. So please, Royalty is not a Ponzi scheme. Royalty is not a Ponzi scheme that you are trading with $100 and you want to make $50 immediately. You are trading with $100. You want to make $20 in a day. In crypto, that can happen. Yes, if your $100 is already in a trade and the trade do 20%, 50%, 100%, you have made times 2 of your trading capital. You have made additional 100%. But you should not put your mind, you should not zero your mind that that is what you should be expecting. Take royalty as a business. Okay, 10%. If I'm to make 10% of my capital, why can't I increase my capital so that the 10% of my profit will be bigger? These are the mindset you have as a businessman. Okay, I may not have money to increase, but I can introduce royalty to my friends online, on my contacts online. You understand? And when they come, royalty gives me reward immediately, which is $30. And royalty also gives me commissions as they are trading and making profits. With that, I can use it to start building my own shop, start adding more capital to my business. Because the more capital I make, the 10% of it, my profits will be increasing. So please, expectation on an average is 10% you should be expecting from royalty in a month. If you are trading with it, if you are using the right settings for royalty, trading with margin call, because royalty, they are experienced developers that have studied people. And they said that for you to trade crypto and make profits, you have to apply margin calls. So if you are trading with $100, you use $15 as your first buy amount. The remaining 85, you divide it by 11 and get the total number of margin calls you can use. Set your margin calculation for the total number of margin calls That's $85 and trade with it like that. Sometimes the robot will not buy the margin calls. That means it will not involve the remaining 85 in your trade. It will just sell that 15 and you make 2% or 1.3%, depending on your take profits, 3%, 2%. You make it on the first buy amount, which is 15. So you will say, 2% of your trading capital is 100, but the robot is giving you 2% on 15. You would think that, yes, 2% on 15, the profit is small. 2% times $15, that is 0.3. So even if the robot did not buy your margin calls and it gives you, and it's only sold the $15, which is your first buy in amount, you have made $0.3 for that day. And it might do it 2 times in a day. Even if it's once, you have made the average. You have made the average amount you should make for that day using your $100 trading capital. If the coin you are trading now goes down, maybe the robot now involve like 2 margins. It bought 2 margins before it starts going up to sell. That means the first margin is $11 plus 15, which is 26. If it buys the second margin, another 11, which is 37. So if it starts going up and gives you 2%, 2% of 37, you make $0.74 in that day. So you see that you have made good profits. 2.74 in a day has covered 2 days. That's covered 2 days of your trading, your average profit you have to make in a day. So what I'm saying, you should not just so you can see that even if the robot only involves your first buy amount, which is 15, if you are trading with 100, if it gives you 2% of that 15 in a day, without buying margin calls for you have also made the $0.3 profit, which is your average of that 10% in a month. So please treat RoyalQ as a business, because if you treat it as a Ponzi scheme, you'll be forced to start using the greedy strategy. And that greedy strategy, you can use your $100 as first buy amount, and it will give you 2% of $100, which is around $2, right? You'll be happy. Your profits, you have made $2 in a day. But the day the hit and run driver, the day they will catch the hit and run driver, you might stay 1 week, 2 weeks, and you will not make any profit. But if you use RoyalQ the way it should be used, $15 is your first buy amount, and you spread the remaining amount down, you will see that you will enjoy RoyalQ as a business. So even if your trading capital is 100 and you are starting with $15, and the robot did not go down to buy your margin calls and just keeps giving you 2% of that $15, it's saying your average amount you should be making on a daily basis for $100 trading capital. So I believe I've been able to summarize the profit expectation using the lowest amounts to trade in RoyalQ. So please, if you have questions, you can use the reaction button at the top, at the bottom. So we unmute or you unmute yourself, or you can use the chat and you answer questions so we can take it. This Zoom is very simple, but it's very important. So do we have questions? Hello, I hope I'm not talking to myself. Oh.
Yeah, with you, sir.
So is there any question? Even if it's not on this, okay, Flossy babe, okay? So Flossy babe, you can unmute yourself.
Good evening, the judge.
You said?
My question is, first buy amount. Does it mean that our profit, the profit we set, let's say like 3.3% or 2.5%, is
Okay.
it dependent on that first buy-in amount, or does it apply to the whole amount of money you put on that trade?
Okay. So the profits, that take profits you set, the take profit ratio percentage you set, only works if your margin calls, if the trade strategy is on sub-beam real-time settlement, it only works on your first buy amount margin 1 to 4. So if you are trading and your robot only buys margin 1, margin 2, margin 3, margin 4 before selling, the take profits will take effect on your first buy amount plus the 4 margins. So your profit will not only be on your first buy, your first amount, to not just be on that. As far as the robot has bought margin 1, margin 2, margin 3, margin 4, it's add everything plus your first buy amount and give you the 2% or the 2.5 or the 3% take profit. That one it settles the take profit you used to set. Now, if your margin calls is more than 4, maybe you have 5 or 6 or 7 or above, you have the margin call and you set your strategy mode to be sub-beam real-time settlements. Now, those ones have their own take profit percentage. The robot will be using the default is 1.3%. So any quantity it buys in margin 5, it takes that 1.3% profit on the quantity. So I hope I'm clear. I hope you are clear on it.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. So do you have any other question? Please, if you have question, you can use the chat box to ask. I want this Zoom to end by 9:30 or before then. So please, if you have question, ask, or you use the chat box. Even if it's not about today's topic, just you can ask. You can go ahead and ask. So are we saying that we are all okay? We know how the profits used to come, and we are okay with the profits we are getting. We want high profits. We know what to do. So are we saying that the 19 people on this chat now, we are okay with the Zoom, and we don't have any question? Okay. Leader Sherry, since we don't have any question, at least today's Zoom is short. If those that miss it can easily watch watch the video, the recordings. So I don't know if you have anything to say before we end today's show. Ilaosha, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
Dr.
Please, I have a
Bernardo,
question.
so
Okay.
My question is, how many dollars is the minimum amount to withdraw?
Okay. So withdraw from Royalty or from your Binance?
To withdraw from the Royal Q.
I, I want to withdraw your rewards or your trade profit.
Yeah, like the profit. And I was told that the profits the robot makes goes to the Binance account, but I don't know where to like it. Should I look for the money on the spot or funding? I don't know where to.
No, the profit, the robot works with your sports. The robot
Okay.
works with your sports wallet. The profit stays in your
Yeah.
sports wallet in USDT. You understand? Now, some people might say,
Yeah.
let me explain now. It's a good question you answer. You might say, my trading capital is 100. Their trade is still ongoing. No? Their trade is on cycle. You understand? But their trading capital is 100. And they have made, their robot has recorded $5 profit so far on Royal Q. If they go to their revenue, they are seeing $5. But if they go to their Binance, they are seeing their total worth at 95. They will now start answering that where is our profit? This profit Royal Q is saying that this robot has made $5. But in Binance, the total worth there is 95. Normally, they are supposed to be seeing 105. Robot has made profit of $5 recorded, and their trading capital is 100. Now, what you should understand is that as far your trade is ongoing, as far the robot is still trading, and maybe that coin is on floating loss, if you go to Binance, that floating loss, if the robot is showing you have floating loss of minus $10 because of the trade is still on. If you go to Binance, you are supposed to minus the $10. If you see your worth 95, you are supposed to minus $10 from that 95. You'll be getting 85. So that 85 is your capital. Any amount that is making that money high, or if you, okay, let me rephrase. If your trading capital is 100, robot is saying that you have made $5 profit. Your floating loss is minus 10. If you go to Binance and you are seeing your total worth is 95, what you are supposed to do is your trading capital minus your floating loss. So 100, which is your trading capital, minus your floating loss, which is showing minus 10 in Royal, is 90. But you have 95. So that 5, that addition on it, which that 5 is the profit. That is what some people don't understand. So I hope I'm clear on this. Now, the average you can say, the person that asked the question, in your P2P, we don't withdraw our trade profits from Royal Q. Our money is in Binance. So if you say, you want to take that $5, I don't know if on P2P, if you can, I don't, it's like, yes, you can sell $5 on P2P. If you see a merchant that wants to buy $5, you sell. I think you can sell $5, $10, $15, $20. So once your capital is more than 5, your profit is more than 5, 6. Even if you go to your trading capital is 100 and you go to Royal Q and you are seeing 95 as your total. If you see any USDT in in your spot, which is more than 5, you can take your profit. If you want to take if Royalty is recording that in your Royalty, your revenue is showing that you have made $5, and you go to Binance and your total worth there is 95. The total worth is 95, and you check your Royalty is saying that you have made $5. If you go to Binance and you see that you have USDT that is more than $5, you are free to withdraw the $5 from your Binance. It's your profit. You are free to withdraw. You can sell it. You can transfer the $5 from your funding wallet, from your spot wallet to your funding. From your funding, you can sell to P2P and get your money in your local currency. Yes. Then another thing, I've said it before, that most coin the robot is trading for us, the robot do not convert when he wants to sell. When the robot has made profit and wants to sell back to USDT, the robot does not sell the 100% of the quantity of that coin back to USDT. So some persons might be looking for their profits. If you check your Binance spot, maybe the robot just finished trading WRS, or the robot just finished trading ING for you. It's on one shot. So the robot sold and closed the trade. But you come to Royalty, you come to Binance, you are not trading ING again. You are not trading again. But you are seeing that your USDT, your profit you have made is $5 from the ING. If that is the total money, the profit you have made from Royalty. But if you come to Binance, your USDT is showing 102. Your trading capital is 100. And you are seeing only 102. You start asking that where is the remaining $3 that will make my trading capital is 100 and I have made $5 profit. So what I should be seeing in USD should be 105. Yes, 105, 100 for trade capital, $5 for profit, because the robot is no more trading for me again. So I'm supposed to see my 105. Now, if you check that coin, if you go to your spot, you will still see that ING with some value of USDT. The robot did not convert. So if the robot does that to hold some coins for us, you understand? If that ING is improving, if the value is still, though the robot is not trading it, but the quantity is still in your Binance. If that ING is still increasing value, it will also be increasing your total amount in your Binance. If you don't want to have the quantity of that ING, you can easily convert it back to USDT. So you get your complete profit in USDT. So I believe I've been able to answer your question. So you can, the lowest, once you make profit, you can, if you see it on USDT, you can move it to funding and you can withdraw at least from $5, I believe. I don't know, depending on merchant. So you just check on P2P to see if you see merchant that wants to buy $5 and you can sell. So you are not withdrawing from Royalty. Your money is in your Binance. It's either it's in USD or it's in the trade the robot just finished trading. It's in the coin the robot just finished trading. So if you need the profit, you can convert that coin back to USDT. As far as the robot has stopped trading it, it's sold and it has closed that trade in Royalty. But you are still seeing some quantity of it in Binance. You can easily convert it in your Binance to USDT back. And you can move the profit to your funding wallet. And from funding wallet, you can sell. I believe the list should be like $5 or $10. So thank you. So do you have any other question? So if you don't have, this is
I see
9:18.
that.
Okay.
I see that. I see that. Obio is on the live. I don't know if he can. I don't know if he can give us like a rundown of what happened in Port Harcourt.
Obio, I don't, okay, you want him to give, I didn't get you.
You can give us like what happened in Port Harcourt, like just a brief.
Okay, Obio, I don't know if you can tell us about what happened in Port Harcourt.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, the event began around past 2 to 3 thereabout. So Chris Salisu came front and addressed the prospects, told them
The event
importance
happened in
and
Port Harcourt, right?
yes, you said what?
The event happened in Port Harcourt.
Yes, at Randolph Hotel and Resort.
Okay.
Yes. So Coach Salisu, because I was doing something outside. So when I got in, Coach Salisu was the one with the mic and he was addressing the prospects and giving us the strategies, explaining the strategy moves for us, how we snipe into the markets, how we make profits with the zigzag chart. Then Dr. Money came up. She gave us a little story of herself, why she was forced into doing Royal Q, why she took it with so much passion. So she now shared a little future awareness of Bitcoin, where she projected that she listed out they projected some coins, Mana, although I was from afar too, Mana and some other coins, about 5 coins they projected that were going to make over 10 times.
Can you remember the 5 coins? If you can list it for us. Mana, number 1.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll post it to the group. I'm here to. I want to ask Kosalisu for the projected video.
Okay.
I want to ask him. So when I get that, I will forward it to the group at once.
Okay. So after Dr. Money, who again?
Then James Amakara came up and did an instant withdrawal of his money from his Royal Q.
His rewards.
Instant withdrawal of his reward. Yes.
Okay.
So he withdrew that instantly.
How much did he withdraw?
He withdrew 865 or 62 thereabout worth of USDT. Yeah.
So that is up to 1.something million.
Yes. So he withdrew it to his Binance and then sold it. And before Dr. Money finished her speech, the money dropped.
The alert
dropped. Yeah, in his OP account. So we all saw it there, live and direct. And people were asking him questions that what if Royal don't exist anymore? So he made them to know. He made them to understand that we are not using Royal Q. Like Royal Q is not in possession of our money. It's only trading for us. That even if Royal Q stops working today, the only thing he can tell you is your money is in your Binance account. That was the response he gave to her, and she was glad. And the money came up and asked people those who are willing to get started at that point. And I think we have about 15, 20 people there about that rose their hands there and then. And James Amakara did a little giveaway for the first 20 prospects. So, and that was how the event ended. And
How much did you give as giveaway to them? Those that came first.
Yeah, first 20. Yeah, I think it's airtime. I think so. It should be airtime because he just said they should wait for him. So after that, I left.
Okay. Wow. So did they announce the date for Lagos one?
No. They didn't announce any. But I know they will do that soon. Probably in their group.
Okay, thanks. Leader Asha, I don't know if you have anything to say.
Florence too was in Port Harcourt. I don't know how Florence was able to miss Leader OBM. Leader OBM is like, grand upline. Florence, please, do you have, anything to?
Is Florence on this? Is she on this Zoom?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Flossie, you can unmute yourself. We only have 5 minutes more to end the Zoom. Flossie, babe, are you with us? You can mute yourself. Florence, are you with us? Oh. It's like she's not.
We lost her.
Okay. So we can just round up the Zoom. So please, thanks once again for coming. For those that have been consistent attending Zoom, all I will say is that there's no Zoom you attend that you learn one or two things that you will use to improve your trade. That is one thing I will assure you, that there's no Zoom you will attend that you will not get one or two things to improve this business of Royal Q. So I will encourage you that those that used to that are consistent, you should continue the game, you should continue showing up. That there's no, I will always say, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. There's no knowledge you gain from attending Zoom that you will not use it to your benefits. So many people have dropped testimony of how they attended Zoom and their trade results started looking good. Once you have this knowledge, once you have the power, there is no situation that people will go to you that you will see yourself complaining. You will know that, yes, this is how to, when this situation comes, this is what to do, this is what not to do. You'll be prepared. So that is just the main thing about this business. Once you attend Zoom and you are knowledgeable, you see that in any situation that will come, you already know what you should be expecting and the results, what the outcome will be, what you can do to make that situation to favor you. So with that, our next Zoom will be on Thursday, same time, same link. I will encourage you to come with your prospects. Today, we don't have any prospects today in today's Zoom, which is not encouraging. Okay, Rosie, babe, okay. So will you tell us one? Okay. Okay, we can hear you.
Sorry, my network. Okay, sir. We have one prospect. One of my prospects is on Zoom. I don't know if he's still there. Prince Tochi. He's here.
On this Zoom?
Yes, sir.
I've been shouting now. If we have prospects, nobody. Like the person is no more on the Zoom.
Okay, maybe
So
he has left.
you should tell us what happened at Port Harcourt, summary of the Port Harcourt Royal Quiz event in Port Harcourt.
Okay. The event was it was a very good one. It was encouraging. I loved the fact that the leaders were there to encourage us and our invitees. I got to meet with the only female VCs in the whole world, Dr. Money, leader James Emekara, and Coach Sally Sue. I got to meet
Did you
Coach
meet
Sally Sue.
our leader OBM?
I saw him, but I didn't have that time to go and snap picture with him, but I greeted him. Yes, and a whole lot of others. It was amazing. So, even though I was kind of busy, we were busy with the attendance and a whole lot of things. Even OBU, I didn't even see him. But he said he was there, but I didn't see him.
Is it that the hall
So,
was so big?
yeah, the hall was big.
The turn up was it massive?
Yeah, this is the first time we're having that kind of meeting or seminar in Port Harcourt. So the turnout was encouraging. It was good anyways. For the first time, it was good. It was good. So, and some even indicated interest. Like for me, one of the people I invited yesterday, she has registered, and by tomorrow she will activate her robot. So it was indeed a very good one.
Yeah, at least we have testimony. OBO, you do not give us testimony of the results of you attending the event. Florence, thank you for your testimony. At least you have shown us results of attending the events with your prospects. Yes, that is the main purpose of the event. At least for people to come and see the leaders and know that yes, this business is a business that is not only online. The leaders are there, their evidence are there. I believe the withdrawal James made and the whole payouts and everything will make people to believe, as in people will see the business how it is, to show that yes, your profits, your capital, everything is in your hands without any permission. The James did not call Royal Q to ask them permission that he wants to withdraw money. He did the withdrawal on his own, sold the USDT on his own, got the alert, everything straight and without anybody giving him condition that you have to wait so time. There's some business will say, withdrawal is only on Saturdays. Okay, withdrawal is every 2 weeks or every month. There's nothing like that in Royal Q. So thank you, Florence. I don't know if you have anything to. Okay, it's no. So leader Osha, you can just you can close the Zoom. I think we are done. 9:32. So for me, thanks everybody for coming.
Thank you, everyone, and we will meet on Thursday, same time. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, ma. Please take care of yourself and get well soon.
Please get well soon. No, get well soon, Biko. Thank you so much. Thank you, our able
hosts. Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, good night, sir.